Previously on the plot thickens.
I can't keep it from you no more.
You burned my not a she-shack down.
There was a kitchen fire. It got into the attic. There was mostly just smoke damage.
The
I got everything
is
fixed.
like 200 yards away from the main house.
I know. That's why it took me so long to get the garden hose over there. Anyway, the long story short, there was no item 28 on the list. I put that on there. That wasn't even you. You're fine. Your brain ain't shrinking. It's probably growing big and strong.
Oh my God. I don't understand.
It's been tough, Helen, for all of us.
All right, Helen, this is where you're supposed to sit down and you're supposed to mentally go into your happy circle.
Oh, no, not the happy circle breath.
I wish you all the success in the world with your,
I'm gonna be fine, and I'm gonna be
your activity here.
It's gonna be okay, and everything's gonna be okay.
Bill, it's been nice knowing you.
Oh no, she's going kind of incomprehensible.
Bill's just...
It's Helen's angry voice.
I look forward to meeting you in the afterlife, Bill.
This is scary.
That's fine.
You know what, Allie? I don't know if we're both going to be there, but yeah, we'll see. If it works out, it works out. Oh, she's still going. Oh God, I got it. Yeah. I'm dead as a doornail.
You're deader than that.
Hold on. I gotta write a letter to my girlfriend Janice at the pool hall.
You have a girlfriend at the pool hall?
Well, I don't. William does. We've been going steady for a while, you know. It's pretty serious.
So
We both believe in the power of the workers. Oh my God, I've never seen Helen go this long.
This is the longest I've ever seen it. What have you
And we
done?
don't even have Alex here to defend me.
Bill,
You're about to be a hunk of burning flesh.
Helen?
it's okay.
Ah,
She's gone full crazy.
it's happened.
It's happened.
The twig snap. Poor shrunken brain just split right in two.
You never go full shrinky dink.
Shrinky dink is real.
The shrinky dink is real.
It's okay, Bill.
Should I eulogize Bill now?
Start writing anyway.
No, I'm saying, Bill,
Yeah.
you're okay. Now we're gonna work on this here book.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Yeah, the book, of course.
That's yeah.
Yeah, of
The
course.
thing that
that's
will
the
keep us
focus
all
of it.
alive.
Yeah, okay, so this is a cookbook for the people. In it, you will find the spirit of our community with anecdotes from our lives, illustrated by the food that we share.
Bill, that's just great.
Really good. Really.
Okay.
Dude,
Wow.
I think that you would be an excellent choice to do the primary writing in this book. We just have to hope that Alex doesn't get upset. I know that he was talking over and over again about how he wanted to do a lot of the writing and everything since he writes songs, but
So I don't know, like, do we write them out?
Oh, I think that's a little disingenuous.
I don't think we write him out. I think some of his pizza recipes will be very good. I'm just saying that we might need to batten down those hatches when y'all tell him that y'all decided that he's not going to be the main author of this cookbook. Because
Well,
I'm not going to say it. I
I hear you.
refuse to say it. I will
I hear
throw
you,
you
Helen.
to that wolf, Bill, and that will be your penance for burning part of my she-shack down.
there it is.
I knew it.
There it
I
is.
knew you were doomed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this sort of alternating format that we do, and we haven't done for a little while because I haven't been here. The plot thickens. Yes. We are going to check back in on our friends, the Potluck Pals, in this long form series that we do. Just like the normal episodes, everything you hear is fully improvised. If you have not listened to this particular arc from the beginning, I'm going to recommend that you go back to episode 1 of Potluck Pals, unless you're like really into being confused. In which case you could just stick around and, you know, get your rocks off on that, you know, because you will be confused.
Jesus.
I will be playing the part of Alexander Matthias, sort of washed up metal singer who has some interesting stuff going on. Cody will be Alistair, whose last name I can't remember.
Poindexter.
Alistair Poindexter, who is a very strange character. Probably Elvis in disguise. Jess will be Helen, local coroner / undertaker / she's in graveyards a lot. And also probably the best cook out of the entire bunch, as much as it annoys Alex. And Dave will be William Bill Stone, perennial fuck up, but such a nice guy, we really feel bad about it. And so, with those introductions out of the way, let's thicken some plots. I hope you brought your cornstarch. Right, I'm back, everyone. Great to see you all.
Yay.
Oh, good.
So, what I miss while I was away?
I mean, not a whole lot. Not much.
Hey, everybody, I got our first print pro. Here. We can look over it. It looks
good.
so cute. Oh, hi there, Alex.
Right, hello, Ellen. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Do you want to take a look at the first print, the Rough Print Pro?
It's a
Rough
draft.
Print Pre-Pro?
You ordered the first print without me being here.
Well, it's not the first print. It's the pre-pro. So it's the pre-pro proof. So it's the pre-proof pre-pro. So it's what you look at to pre-approve for the pre-proof pre-pro. So it's the first.
It's preliminary.
Like the first, yeah.
I mean, you made this decision without me being here.
I don't know that it's a decision.
I mean, you
Helen.
did. I mean, you got my message, right? About
yeah,
being away.
I got them all in my P.O. box. I've been collecting them. They're all
sent us
bundled up.
messages?
Well, he's been writing to me directly.
Right,
saying
with
things
the
like,
idea that you would pass along the information to everyone.
Yeah, it's just I was kind of thinking to myself, I ain't always going to be young and spry, and maybe someday I might be bedridden, and then what am I going to do? And it'd be nice to have some letters to read from friends. So I've been saving them up.
Bill, are
Yep.
you saying that you have not actually read any of the messages I sent?
I read the first couple, and then I had the idea. So I did see that you were saying that, you were going to be back. Just wait. Don't do anything without you. I saw all the ideas you had for the introduction and who we should get to write reviews and what kind of quotes we wanted to get for the cover. I saw the mock-up drawing you did. This is all in the first note. I saw the mock-up drawing you did of what the cover design should be like. Very nice detail work. Were those colored pencils?
All right. Well, that makes me feel better. As long as that got passed along to everyone else and got considered for Helen's preliminary print catastrophe.
Here's Alex. I'm very sorry, but those first letters, they got burnt up in the fire.
There was a fire?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again.
There was,
Yeah.
wasn't there, Bill?
Yeah, there was a fire in the Not a She Shed shack. And you remember we were talking about the wet oven and all that?
Right.
Alex. Yeah, it was that fire. And
are you saying that you took something basically made out of water and set it on fire?
That's our Bill.
Mm-hmm.
essentially, that's to a T. Yeah. Yep. A lot of liquids can catch fire. Not a lot of people know that.
Right, yeah. Lighter fluid being one of them.
And when you try to bake it, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Look, Alex, I think I just got to get this out of the way. I ain't passed on any of your other letters. I haven't read them. Don't know what's in them. Lots of good ideas, I'm sure. Helen, don't make me do this.
You have to. It is your responsibility, Bill.
Anyway, Alex, I'm going to write some of the book, and we talked about that when you weren't here, and it was sort of a decision, and I guess not fully committed to it, but we do have a preliminary and yeah, I'm kind of proud of what I wrote, and people like it, and I think we're going to go with it. And so basically, thank you for your service.
Wait, so I'm not involved in the book at all anymore? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Bill?
No, that ain't it. That ain't it. No, it's not that you're not going to be involved at all. Some of your pizza recipes are going to be in it for sure. For sure.
There's only the one pizza recipe.
They're all pizza. When we looked at how you wrote them up, Alex, they're all pizza recipes. They're all just
basically
different variations of a deconstructed pizza.
Look, I mean, besides the fact that there's not, I mean, it's just not. It's not pizza. The chili isn't pizza.
Calm down, Alex.
You're
right. Your chili ain't pizza, and it's not in the cookbook. But so when we took our group photo,
that's my great grandmother's chili recipe.
Oh, but I thought we went through this, Alex. I went and I saw your family and everything about that chili recipe. I don't mean to bring it up, but I'm just saying, great grandma didn't really like that type of meat.
Yeah, I think we went with Allie's, didn't we? With the special pork in it.
I think we turned it.
People are going to love it.
I think we turned it vegan though. Like we switched it out for soy chorizo or something.
Yeah, extra long soy chorizo.
I can't believe what I'm hearing here.
No, come on now. Look, you're going to love the group photo we took.
I spent 6 weeks in the desert having ayahuasca so I could get these good ideas for our cookbook so that we could put the Potluck Pals on the map. And I come back to see that not only have I been frozen out of the entire process, but that you didn't even know I was gone, did you?
No. Well,
I technically.
Did you even mention me in your last meeting?
Yeah. We did. By name.
Yeah.
We did. Yes. We weren't sure. I believe I said, y'all gotten any emails from Alex? Because I keep sending him emails and I don't have anything back. Now, I mean, I would imagine if you were going to be gone for 6 weeks with intent, you would have put an auto reply down.
That's on you. That's on you for not setting up an auto reply.
I figured you were just, in deep treble and bass working on your albums and everything.
Right, I mean, the albums have been done.
You got through all the letters?
I got through all 26 letters.
Damn, Alex. That's prolific.
Impressive.
I started on the characters even.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
You should hear the fucking album that's for the semicolon.
Semicolon? Shit, no one knows what to do with that. You would do the whole album about it?
I did.
I think it's Japanese. That's why no one uses it.
Damn. That's great. What about ampersand?
No one does ampersand.
No one?
What about an interrobang?
An interrobang? Are you fucking kidding me, Alan?
Mysterious.
Of course I did the fucking interrobang.
I see how it is. You'll do an interrobang, but you won't do an ampersand. You won't do a little et al.
Look, everyone knows ampersands are for fucking grandmothers, all right? I don't make that kind of heavy metal. I don't make grandma rock.
Hey, don't do that, man. Come on. You know my grandma didn't know how to write or read.
I'm sorry, Bill.
Rude.
I shouldn't have gone there.
That was too far. Now, come on, calm down. Just take a look at it. You know what? Just take a look at it. Give us your first thoughts as an outside perspective.
Right. I mean, the
Obviously, you weren't there when we took that group photo, so I drew you in. I think that's pretty good representation.
yeah, the decision to have me holding my umbrella in front of my face, so you did not have to draw my face.
Faces are hard.
Was that was a good? That was clever of you.
Thank you. Well, I mean, that's honestly the view that I have of you most often. You spinning that umbrella on me, so.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what gives you your winning personality, isn't it?
Yeah, and what I see you as I fall asleep every night, and what I see you when I wake up in the morning, and sometimes when I'm driving down a long straight road. So forgive me if that's the mind's eye representation I have of you, my friend Alex.
Right. Well, I suppose the font choices are well considered.
Thank you. I found those in Canva.
Never been to Canva. What's it like?
Oh, it's interesting. It's like a cute little plug and play when it comes to design work.
Yeah.
What nation is it in?
I don't know.
Well, it's
Canva
online.
anymore.
It's right. It's on. I mean, so is Guam is online, but where's Canva?
Online. It's also an app.
Now, Guam does not have an app, so that is impressive.
Really? Damn, I would have thought they had an app by now.
Right? It's Guam. They don't need an app. People just go.
All right. Well, I ain't dead. Helen, am I done?
I think you're good. Yes.
Oh, thank God. Alex, I'm so sorry. This is not how I wanted this to go down. I wanted Allie to have to do it.
What? Oh, first the pool hall, and now this.
I thought we weren't going to talk about the pool hall no more.
Well, you weren't. Now, since I'm apparently starting the William Stone knife collection in my back, we can just go from there.
Knife collection? That's not a bad idea. If this cookbook takes off, I could market that.
Yeah. How many knives have you made?
I ain't made a single knife.
Okay. So we'll start with the marketing.
Yeah. That's as any good product is. Yeah. Market first, product later.
You can do that thing where you sign the blade. People love that.
Yeah, I get a Sharpie for that. Yeah, so any comments, Alex? Any tips?
I mean, it's I guess it's an all right cookbook, good ideas throughout. Well organized.
Jesus.
I've never seen a grown man have such a large cartoon tear slowly coming out of their right eye.
Maybe that's a side effect of the ayahuasca.
Oh yeah. Did you bring any back?
Giant
Just
tears with
don't worry
surface
about it. Okay.
tension.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Allie?
Nothing. Don't even worry. I'll talk to him later. It's a thing. It's a musician thing. Don't worry about it.
Ali, if you were to drink this tear, I believe it would have sufficient ayahuasca in it to do strange things to you.
I'll grab a straw.
Oh wow, he's doing it. That's why he got one of them coffee straws. It's itty bitty, and he's just
No, it's a boba straw.
Sucking up. I'm sorry, what?
The coffee straw is for the first sample, and then I have a boba straw for really getting into it.
Oh yeah, he swapped out. He's got a whole sheaf of different size straws.
Oh my!
And he's gone up a couple gauges there, and he's got a boba straw on now.
I didn't know that Ailey was such a straw connoisseur.
Apparently, he's got one of them metal ones too. Very ecological.
Oh,
You
they
can
say
coat
they're
the inside with
ecological,
things.
but they're not very functional. And technically, you shouldn't be sucking something through metal. Because,
Yeah, I didn't like how
properties of
mine
water can
turned
break
colors.
things down.
Yeah.
That's why you just coat the inside with, new things every time.
Yeah, that's what mine did. I didn't wash it. It got coated on the inside. Things started to taste weird. And I started getting dizzy. So got rid
I'm
of it.
getting dizzy. This is delightful.
Yeah, I hear you with ayahuasca, you might throw up, so be careful.
Okay.
Honest to God, I've never seen a man drink a tear through a straw like that.
Man,
That
it's
was
a
a
big
weird
tear.
It was a giant tear, honestly. Yeah.
It was all my tears. I've been saving them for a
Well,
moment
thank you.
like this.
I appreciate it. All right, I'm ready for a journey.
Oh, that's so wonderful. You know what that means? That means that our pre-pro brought Alexander to tears.
Tear.
To tear. It's a top tier too.
Damn.
Tasty top tier.
Totally.
Try?
Thank you.
That doesn't count.
I'll take to trying that top tier.
Trepidatious, Bill.
Salty.
Yeah. Oh, you got some leftovers?
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
We do have extra pages in the beverage section. Maybe we could put this in as a recipe.
Yeah, Alex, there was one page in the beverage section that I put this page left intentionally blank. We could probably turn that into something for you. And there were a couple other blank ones too, because we had odd number of pages.
Right, so the recipe for this would be have Alex not cry for 35 years.
Mhm.
Have
Yeah.
Alex spend 6 weeks in the desert
6.
doing ayahuasca.
Doing it.
Bring
Mhm.
Alex back from desert
Mhm.
so that he can witness exactly how unimportant he is
Mhm.
in the
Mhm.
grand scheme.
Yeah.
Now, does it have to be Alex? Are people going to have to get their name changed?
Well, that's
I-
them putting their own spin
I
on
cannot
it.
say with confidence that this process would work with anyone other than myself.
Oh, okay. I see.
So they will, in fact, have to find me and kidnap me.
Well, you do seem awful sad, Alex. Look, again, this is preliminary pre-production promising, and it ain't 100% final. So I don't know, maybe 6 weeks in the desert tripping on ayahuasca. What's the top idea you came up with?
Oh yeah.
Just throw it out there. Maybe we can fit it in.
Right. Well, see, I wanted to do something with, instead of letters, we use lizards.
No. I mean, I know my gut reaction to that, y'all. We're trying to sell this to at the county level.
Yeah, it's a county level book.
Yeah, and you remember what happened to Marianne about what? So 4 months back, she had
Right. No, I know.
Yeah.
But these lizards would be dead.
Well, that lizard was eventually dead. Did not remove the trauma.
Right, but these ones would start dead. We would kill them, make them into the book, and then sell the book.
And this is your best idea?
I mean, it's right up there.
Right
I had
up
to
there
decide between that and my other idea, which was just sand.
sand. In a
Right. I
cookbook.
don't know. I don't have any further details. It's just in my journal. from my 6 weeks, there are several pages on which I just wrote the word sand over and over again. So I imagine that must have some importance and be something that we should incorporate somehow into the design of our cookbook.
And
Okay.
Sandwiches.
Oh, there we go.
all right.
Maybe sandwiches is supposed to be the feature portion of this recipe cookbook.
Yeah.
It could be a sand sandwich.
Or
That's
just a sandwich.
No, a sand sandwich.
Sand sandwich.
Right.
Sand
Like,
witch.
Like an ampersand sandwich?
Not a fucking... What's with your fucking ampersands? Oh my God. No, like, so you take bread, right? You take
Yes.
bread, like a good crusty bread,
Yes.
load it up with condiments and
Yes.
vegetables, lovely things. And then in the middle, you
Yes.
pour a handful of wet sand
Yes.
and you make it a
Ampersand.
sandwich, a sand sandwich. This is what I came from the desert to tell you all. I know it now.
All right. Sand
Oh.
sandwich and lizards.
that. Okay, wow.
6 weeks.
Alex,
Yes, Helen.
I love your ideas. I think they are just the bee's knees when it comes to imagination and creativity. And I just have a question for you. All of these albums that you completed, now you originally said was going to take you a few decades. Sounds like you
Yep.
did it in the course of a few months. Do you think maybe, just possibly, you could have overextended yourself, maybe burned out your creative fuse, as it were?
A fuse can go.
Well, I the only thing I want to correct you on before I answer your question, Helen, is that it was not a matter of months over which I created these albums.
Mhm.
It was, in fact, 72 hours,
Okay.
right near
All right.
the end
Huh.
of the 6 weeks that I was
Okay.
away.
So you're
Okay.
building up to it. All right. That makes a little more sense, maybe.
Up until that point, I could not find my guitar.
Oh, so you wasn't practicing or nothing.
I was practicing, just not guitar.
Oh. Practicing,
Wh-
but not guitar. But not guitar.
It's
But
a
That's
mystery.
still-
sand.
That still takes me back to my initial suggestion that perchance you mayhaps burned yourself out in this creative explosion.
Right. So scientifically, that is not a thing that can happen,
No?
especially if you
Perchance?
do it all in one go like I did.
Not perchance?
I did not, in fact, sleep or eat
Uh-huh.
or
Hmm.
move my bowels during that entire 72 hours.
Okay,
Oh,
well, if you haven't eaten anything, you got nothing in your bowels to move.
Do we have to include that in the recipe for the teardrop?
Seems
Oh,
like
that's
important context, maybe.
It does. I'll write that part down too.
Yeah, we're going to have to write all this down.
Ah,
It's
a lot.
probably in
It's
some of your
complicated.
letters, Bill. The ones that I sent to you.
I look forward to seeing those in another 35, 40 years. Yeah. Well, I feel like all things considered, this went pretty well. I mean, I'm still alive.
For now, yeah.
We got some new ideas for the cookbook.
Yeah.
Alex really likes what we had, apparently. And damn, I mean, we just got to send it to the editor now, right?
Well, this was the pre-pro, print pro. So
Oh,
this,
okay.
if you look
I immediately
closely,
regret
half
saying
the text is still lorem ipsum. So it's a lot of lorem ipsums, a lot of this is where we're going to put these pictures. Like some of the pictures we got taken care of and they're all done, but we still have a lot to go. We can still fiddle around with things.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, that actually makes me feel a lot better because I felt like I hadn't really written anything yet. And so that makes sense that it still ain't done. So I'll get started on writing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And since I'm the head writer and we still need everything written. So I'll go ahead and do that.
That's right. Oh, I got you that head writer hat that you really wanted. Here you go.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you haven't even written it yet, but you're head writer? And you got a hat?
Well, she said, I guess it's a hat. Looks like a seamless metal ball.
You gotta open it, Bill. You gotta open it.
I don't see how.
There's a latch.
You know what? I'll think on that. Oh, this might be a good thing to think over.
It's inside the ball. It's a gate. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, Alex, don't worry about nothing. I got this handled. So you don't have to do it. You don't have to lift a finger.
But I want to lift.
I mean, if you really want to, you could write the thank you, Alex.
That's perfect.
And the foreword. That's two things.
No. Bill's writing the foreword. That's the one thing he's actually written.
So, you mean I'll write the entire acknowledgement section?
No, just a thank you. Like how do you get, the thank you page.
Yeah, you say thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Yeah.
I literally just write thank you.
Hey, that's half of what I wrote for the forewords.
Yeah, you write thank you just in your own Alexy way.
Bill, did you just say that you think the foreword is only 4 words long?
Oh, here we go.
Wait, is this a trick question?
I do not believe it is, but I feel like somehow it's been twisted that way.
They asked me to write 4 words, so I just got to figure out which ones are the best.
They've asked you to write the foreword. It's like the thesis statement for the entire cookbook.
Alex, you know Bill doesn't know what a thesis is.
What does that mean, thesis?
There you go.
What are you trying to say?
It's a central argument, isn't it?
I don't want to have an argument.
It's not a dissertation. It's not a This is a cookbook.
This is the most important cookbook ever produced in this municipality by 4 people in a potluck club who have been spending their hard-earned Saturday mornings coming together to show each other special recipes in their lives to have them shit on by each other because that's fun to do. That's what this is. It's important.
It is important. And actually, you brought up a really good point. There are 4 of us, and I need to write foreword, so I'm going to use our first names for the foreword. And that'll introduce everybody to who's in the cookbook, well, with the bonus guest. And and I think that'll be a great way to start it off, really personalize it.
Wait, aren't our names in the title?
No, they're not in the title. They're like in the subtitle because the title is the county cookbook.
The county cookbook.
Well, I mean, our county is called the county as one word, so it's the county cookbook. So it's because it sounded weird to me if we just said the county cookbook.
Yeah,
because I think that would read like a mistake.
And of course, other people call it Thickens County.
I was brought up by good Christian people, and we called it the county cookbook instead of the county.
Yeah,
can't be too
thick. That's how I want it to be. I want it to be good Christian style. That's important to me as a communist. Closeted. Well, I think we resolved a lot.
We're such good friends.
Yeah. Alex, did you want to address the headlines about you being arrested?
I mean, it's not that big a deal.
Happened?
I mean, I was,
you actually held a press conference from your jail cell announcing
impressive.
the release of your albums?
Yes, I did. Yes, I was still...
Well, the pre-release, the pre-pro predilection.
Do albums have pre-pros?
Apparently. No, we don't want to talk about it.
Well, I mean, it's just, it's, you know how I feel about my music getting out into the world. And now it's sort of been forced, through no fault of my own, through the demon ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Working in conjunction with the American penal system.
System.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
you
now,
were shouting no one should listen.
Now I'm locked into an actual release of these albums. And I come back to what I thought was my one safe place.
Yeah.
And I started the process.
You've not been iced out of this process. I told you we're at the pre-flag.
Hell, you wouldn't even be
Bill's
here right
a fucking
now.
head writer now.
Well, yeah, because he's also a better writer.
I know how to use an ampersand, I think. And honestly, I'm a little offended. You haven't even thanked Helen yet for sneaking you out of the jail.
Wait, that was you in the cloak.
Oh, of course it was. I got so many different cloaks from other unfortunate individuals that may have passed before their time. I've got cloaks up the wazoo. It's like a little fashion show when I get to put on more than one of those. Go somewhere.
You see the fur lining? It's classic
Very
Helen.
nice, very nice.
Real human fur.
I thought you were like my vision spirit.
Oh no, I'm just Helen.
I have heard vision spirits can be terrifying, so that checks. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to rewrite my whole the last 12 albums.
The last 12 albums are about your escape from jail?
Yeah, and how it was my vision spirit that got me through. Unless, Helen, you are not in fact... Are you in fact 3 small coyotes on a clothes hanger in a human suit?
No, I am not.
You have to tell the truth. You cannot lie. It's the law.
I'm telling you the truth right now. I am not 3 coyotes on a line, a hanger line in a trench coat of human skin.
She's very much not that specific thing with those words.
Specifically not that thing.
I think that's clear.
I mean, maybe it's not coyotes. Maybe it's chihuahuas. You're not trying to trip me up with it. You're not trying to trip me up with like details, right?
Well,
like if it was chihuahuas and not coyotes, it
smaller.
You would not be. You would say like, well, it's close, but it's chihuahuas. You wouldn't just like deny it wholesale like you're doing right now.
3 coyotes would be like what, 5 chihuahuas?
Yeah,
way more than that.
A chihuahua is very small.
Yeah, so it might be the numbers wrong.
You know, I don't do math.
Me neither.
I didn't realize there was conversion rates involved.
Have you ever looked at a coyote and compared it to a chihuahua, Alex? They're massive.
And Alex, if I'm being honest, I don't see how 3 coyotes or 5 chihuahuas or 7 lizards or any of that could hold down the job like Helen does. I mean, she drives a damned hearse.
Mm-hmm.
You make a good point, and it is well documented that coyotes cannot drive hearses.
That's
true.
ridiculous.
It is. It is.
It crashed right away, immediately.
Yep.
Well, I suppose it's for the best then that I'm not head writer.
Look, man, let's just hole up in your castle for a couple weeks, sweat it out, get that ayahuasca out of your system.
Right, but that's the
Come
thing.
back.
I need to put more of it in my system now because I didn't, in fact, meet my vision spirit. Like, I thought I was done.
Wow, you're determined.
Oh, I gotta go
Do you
back to the
think
desert.
maybe you don't need a vision spirit in order to be creative?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, Ellen. Of course I need a fucking vision spirit.
Why?
Do you think Tom Petty wrote Free Falling without a vision spirit?
Probably.
Absolutely.
It's very simple.
Yeah, maybe.
Next question.
What if you did something that wasn't ayahuasca? Something that's maybe a little more accessible?
What do you mean accessible?
Well, like ayahuasca, you got to go to the desert and you got to walk around and you got to sweat out all your salts.
Got to make
You know,
the tea.
yeah,
gotta
make the
grow up
tea,
behind a cactus.
What's that? Mescaline. Mescaline.
Allie's got mescaline. He could hook you up.
I mean, I suppose it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Ali,
Right.
have you met vision spirits before using mescaline?
I fought them. Does that count?
It's close enough. All right. I'm going to do some mescaline, folks.
Yay.
I'm happy to see you light up like this. You always look so dour, and this is the first time I've seen you smile. Well, I haven't seen you for a long time, so that's why, but still. It's just nice. It's nice to see you back, Alex. And I do hope that you'll
Great.
come to the big release party.
I wouldn't miss it. Ding.
Oh my god. It was just one after the other. That was so fun. Oh, Dave kept up with the like, well, you're gonna like the group picture.
Yeah.
I heard you lead in with that once, Dave, and it didn't quite catch it. I'm glad you went back to it because it was such a. And then Joey was like, I drew you in. And John's just like, oh, you put the umbrella in front of my face.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
Perfect. Oh, so good.
Oh my God. That was phenom.
Mhm.
Oh, well done, Dave, setting up the release party climax.
Yes.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
It's almost like Dave's a professional or something.
Mm.
Honestly, wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking about adding one more thing that had been planned without him.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you all for joining us for this episode of The Plot Thickens. Join us again when we will find out how all this continues to shake out. Will there be a release party? Will Alex find his vision spirit through the use of quantities of mescaline that I don't even want to consider? Will Bill figure out that a foreword is not, in fact, just 4 words? Will Helen succeed in creating the greatest The County cookbook ever seen by mankind? Will Allie stop eating people?
God, no. I mean, whoa, who knows?
Find out the answers to all these questions next time on The Plot Thickens.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
The one is here, See you.